Hi everybody, I'm Dawn Myford. Thanks so much for joining me on Here's the Deal. So I'm trying to get through viewers' emails this week, and I got a rather long email around Mitt Romney's plan and taxes. So basically, to make a very long story short, in about 2.5 minutes, what Mitt Romney says he's going to do is reduce taxes, he's going to reduce the deficit, and he's going to increase defense spending by $2 trillion. Now, let's think about defense spending for just a few moments here. The United States is #1 in defense spending. We spend about $760 billion a year on defense. The following 9 countries, #2 through 10, those countries combined don't spend anywhere near what we spend. The combined spend for those 9 countries is about $550 to $580 billion. So for anyone to say that they're going to increase the defense budget and they're going to reduce the deficit, that's a flat-out lie. It is not mathematically possible. That is as magical as Mitt's underwear. So now let's look at the Center for Tax Policy, which is a nonprofit, nonpartisan group, and I also want to look at the Tax Policy Center and what they have to say about what we know around Mitt's proposal. Bottom line, this proposal does not work without raising taxes on the middle class. As a matter of fact, people making between $1 million or more would get an average tax break of $250,000 per year. So let me word that a little better. People that are making more than $1 million per year are going to get a $250,000 tax credit when all other middle income Americans are going to see their taxes increased. Now, the reason you see such billionaires like Samuel Addison, the multi-billionaire casino magnate that are big Romney supporters, under this tax proposal alone, someone like Samuel Addison is going to see their tax bill reduced by about $2 billion, and that doesn't even force him to put his money into any offshore accounts. Now, the Liberal Economic Policy Institute found out that due to this transference of wealth that we've seen in the last 30 years, I mean, we've really been in this giant economic trickle-down or supply-side economic theory. We've been in a test tube since Ronald Reagan. Remember, Reagan reduced the tax rate on the very, very wealthy from about 78% to 28%. So in the past 35, 36 years that we've been in this cycle of lower taxes for the rich, we have seen the greatest redistribution of wealth that this country has ever seen outside of the robber barons. Keep in mind, the only time taxes were raised on the really wealthy was under Bill Clinton, and our economy thrived. So let's get back. Economic Policy Institute now says that the top 1% of American households are more than 288 times wealthier than the average income American household. This is the greatest divergence we have ever seen in the history of this nation. Thanks so much for joining me. I'm Dawn Myford, and this has been Here's the Deal.